Hey everybody, the following is an excerpt from the monthly Rahdo Roundup, and if you'd like to see the rest of the roundup, you can hit that eye up in the top right corner of the screen, or if you'd like to know more about the game, you can follow the link down in the show notes. And with that out of the way, let's talk about Adventure Games Dungeon. This is another game that is, well, it's the beginning of a series of games. There's actually two out, Dungeon, and I can't remember the other one. It's a high-rise corporate break-in adventure type thing. The publisher only sent me Dungeon, so that's the one we played. And this, again, is a cooperative adventure game where we are trying to, solve a series of puzzles and obstacles to try to get through to tell the complete story. In this case, we find ourselves locked in a dungeon in a kind of quasi-fantasy world, and we have to escape. And along the way, we meet other prisoners, we have adventures, we solve problems, and we uncover the mystery of how we ended up there in the first place. That's all fine. And this game really feels so much like a classic point and click adventure, from back in the 80s and 90s, LucasArts and Sierra games, all those old style games. This really captures that feel. It does it very nicely. The presentation is great. The exploration is really nicely done. Everything is great about this game. My only problem is the same as Adventure Island. It's so lightweight. This is kind of like my first point and click adventure because, I don't know, if you ever played the old point and click adventures, there's always the example LucasArts folks gave of, well, if I've got a bologna sandwich, I take it apart, I use the bread to slip it under to get the key out of the door, and like really complex series of things to solve problems, or I can just kick the door open. This game is more just kick the door open. Most of the time when you find something, you know what you're going to do with it. And this is less a series of challenging puzzles to solve. The game comes with a very elaborate, very well implemented hint system. You're not going to need to use it very much at all because it's so easy. Again, I think this would be a wonderful game to play with families, or maybe first-time gamers, or people who care less about the challenging gameplay and more about the fun sense of exploration, because it does that well, but the gameplay is just too light for me and Jen. And thanks for watching, folks. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. It makes a huge difference, believe me. But with that out of the way, if you'd like to see some more, over on the left, you can find a playlist of a whole bunch more Rahdo Rapid reviews. Up in the top right, there's the latest thing that's been added to the channel. And in the bottom right, you've got something YouTube recommends. Okay, folks, thanks for watching.